The message lit up my phone, cutting through the dark of our bedroom like a razor of cold light. Don't wait up. Late meeting with James. My thumb hovered over the screen, heart pounding against my ribs, that uneven, adrenal rhythm that comes before panic. A chill crept up my chest like frost forming over glass. I typed. Deleted. Typed again. Finally sent. Hope you and James enjoy. The words scraped out of me, sharp as broken glass. I waited, staring for those 3 gray dots to appear, praying for some kind of reaction, but the silence was heavy, suffocating. It pressed down on me like the weight of my wedding ring turning on my finger. Claire had been fading away for weeks, her laughter shorter, her gaze avoiding mine when I asked about her day. The office, she'd say. Deadlines. James. Always James, the coworker with the charming smile and expensive cologne. I'd met him once at a company dinner, watched his hand linger too long on her arm as he whispered something that made her laugh too hard. I told myself it meant nothing. Just work. Just colleagues. But now, at 10:17 p.m., her message burned in my hand, and doubt gnawed at me like a starving thing. The apartment was too quiet. The kind of quiet that made your nervous system hum, where every creak of the floorboards and low drone of the fridge sounded like proof of betrayal. I paced, restless, the city lights blurring through rain-streaked glass. Her perfume, jasmine and something sharper, like regret, still floated in the air. I poured whiskey, the chill of the glass biting my palm, and sank into the chair where we used to fall asleep together, her head on my chest, heartbeat syncing with mine as dawn crept in. Those nights felt like someone else's life now. I tried to reason with myself. Claire was driven. She always had been. Late nights weren't new. James was her project lead, nothing more. But then my memory replayed that 2 a.m. buzz from her phone last week, the way she'd snatched it up and said it was her sister. Her sister who never texted after midnight. I'd believed her because the alternative was too painful to face. Then came the ping. A new message. What's that supposed to mean? I'm working. My pulse spiked, relief tangled with suspicion. She'd replied. But it was defensive, almost panicked, like she'd been caught. I texted back, just what I said. Have a good night. Hit send before I could stop myself, my fingers trembling. The whiskey burned like fire as I waited. No reply. The silence became unbearable. I grabbed my coat and went out, the rain slicing against my face. The city's neon glow smeared through the storm as I drove, not even sure where I was heading until I was halfway to her office. The glass tower loomed above me, cold and gleaming like judgment. The lobby was empty, the guard didn't even look up. I stared through the glass, no lights on the 12th floor. No meeting. My gut twisted. That sick, cortisol-flooded drop that comes when instinct confirms what logic won't say aloud. Back home, I opened our shared location app, something meant for safety, not suspicion, and her dot blinked at a downtown hotel. The kind with velvet ropes, gold lighting, and overpriced cocktails. My mind unraveled, James's hand on her arm, her sudden return to that red lipstick she hadn't worn since our first dates. I wanted to call, to scream, to demand truth, but I just sat there, frozen, watching that blinking dot pulse like a heartbeat I couldn't stop hearing. The door burst open at 10:04 a.m. Claire stood there, rain-soaked, her coat clinging like shame. Mascara streaked her cheeks, she'd been crying. What the hell was that text? She demanded, voice shaking. You think I'm cheating? I stood slowly, whiskey glass still in my hand. My voice came out low, raw. Are you? Her face crumpled, but she said nothing. She dropped her bag, and as it fell, I saw it, a flash of red silk, something I'd never seen before. Where were you, Claire? A meeting, she said, voice splintering. With James. I went to your office, I said. It was dark. Each word felt like a stone hurled across the fragile air between us. Her breath hitched. For a second, I thought she might tell the truth. But instead, she laughed, sharp and hollow. You checked on me? God, do you hear yourself? You're paranoid. Then why does your location show the Meridian Hotel? I said, holding up my phone. Her face drained of color. Her lips parted, but no sound came. It's not what you think, she whispered. James, he's going through something. He needed to talk. We had drinks, that's all. Drinks at a hotel at midnight, I said, my voice flat but my insides trembling. Anger. Heartbreak. A desperate need to believe her, all clashing at once. Why didn't you tell me? Because you'd react like this, she snapped, tears spilling now. You don't trust me. You never have. I wanted to tell her she'd given me every reason not to, every late night, every evasive glance, every time her phone lit up and she flinched. But the words stuck in my throat, tangled with the memory of our vows, her smile under a sky full of stars. Show me your phone, I said before I could stop myself. Her eyes widened, panic flashing, and that was all the answer I needed. Her hand twitched toward her bag, like she was guarding something. Mark, please, she said, voice breaking. Don't. But I already had her bag in my hand. She lunged, too late. Her phone lit up in my grasp. Messages from James flooded the screen, weeks of them. Miss you already? Last night was incredible. Can't wait to see you again. Each word was a blade cutting through everything we'd built. Claire was sobbing now, reaching for me. I stepped back, the phone shaking in my grip. How long? I asked, my voice no longer mine. Just hollow. It was a mistake, she cried. It didn't mean anything. I love you, Mark. I swear. But her words disintegrated, ash in the mouth of someone who's already burned every bridge. I scrolled further. Then one message stopped me cold. Tell him tonight or I will. Sent an hour ago. I looked at her, the woman I'd loved for 7 years, and saw a stranger. He's making you choose, I said softly. What's it going to be, Claire? Her eyes met mine, and in them, I saw the truth she couldn't say. She already had. The rain roared outside, pounding like a pulse gone wild as I set her phone down, walked past her, and stepped into the storm, leaving behind the pieces of a life that no longer existed.